I wish you'd stay, but there you go. I have so much I wanna say to you, much I wanna say, but there's no time. We used it all, still have so much I wanna talk about.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So today we are back at the channel with another speed build, and this time we are creating another student housing how do you call it? A row of student houses. That is what we are creating here in Brightchester. Is it called Brightchester? I'm not sure anymore. Anyways, we are creating this for Foxbury. This is at the Foxbury Institute. You can see, the very modern looking building right there. So this is where Foxbury is. So this is definitely catered to a more modern style that fits in this area of the world. And yeah, we're creating some really cute little student houses, although they're not really that little. They actually have 3 stories, which I think is amazing. And what I also love is that there are 4 houses right next to each other, so you can have up to 8 Sims living here, even more. So you can go for 10 if you swap some of the double beds for single beds. But I went for a few rooms with double beds because I really wanted my Sims to woohoo properly in their homes. So I definitely created this for my own save file, but of course I'm sharing it with you guys as well. My Sim really needed an apartment or a house for a little bit more privacy. She was living in the Foxbury Tower, which is great. You have your shared room with your roommate, but she wanted a bit more privacy because she has a boyfriend now. And yeah, so that's why she's renting one of the houses right here, and I actually created the left side for her. But I do love the second house from the left as well. So at this point you see 3 houses. I will be moving this or changing it to 4 houses, so don't worry, this will change. And I did get my inspiration from a picture that I found on Google Images. So if this really looks familiar, it's an actual row of houses that exists somewhere in the world. I don't know where, but it does exist. So I did get my inspiration from that, but I did add in other little elements like the roofing. I added in solar panels and a glass roof and such, just to make it a bit more feeling like it's an eco-friendly home, because eco-friendly is something that I'm really big about. I live in a eco-friendly home myself, so I do find it very important to have them in my game as well. And Foxbury really feels like an eco-friendly campus to me. If you look at all of the buildings, they have grass on the roofs and such, so it feels eco-friendly to me. I do wish at some point we will actually get workable solar panels. The solar panels that I'm using on this build right now are from Get Famous? Is that the pack name? I'm not sure anymore. Anyways, I got it from that Famous pack. They're non-functional. They're in the buy the box section, but they really do look very nice on top of these row of houses. But I do hope someday in the near future we do get functional solar panels and an actual off the grid. I mean, we have the off the grid lot trade, which I actually haven't played with, but I want some more items to be there. I want solar panels and wind energy, and maybe even an option that we can get our electricity from water or something like that. But I should probably play around with the off-the-grid trade at some point. But at this point, I don't really feel drawn to it quite yet. So yeah, I'm adding in some landscaping. I love that I added in these tiny little gardens at the front of the house. Yes, the flowers are sticking out of the fence. I will be changing that, so I will be downscaling all of the bushes later on. I don't think I will do it on camera, but I will definitely downscale them because they're a bit too big and bulky for the tiny little gardens at front. So I make them a bit smaller. I add in a garbage bin. There will be a mailbox for every home so that you can really see a distinct kind of, that they are separated. There are actual 4 houses where your Sims can live in. And this is definitely workable as like an owned lot and then having roommates. Or you can do like I did. I actually created these as student housing. So there is no stove in these apartments or in these houses. There are just fridges, coffee pots and such. But I just love the student housing mechanism and feel. And I have to be honest, I haven't been playing with roommates, so I don't know how that feels or plays out. But I really liked the idea of this being a proper student housing. Maybe not from the how do you call it? Maybe not from a university itself. So maybe the university doesn't rent these out. These are more from a private investor, but they're still student houses or student homes. So there are no stoves allowed because they doesn't want, the buildings to burn down from tired students who aren't paying attention while cooking. So yeah, this is a proper student home. So no outdoor fires and no stoves. So here you see me do a little bit of the floor plan. Usually I cut out the floor planning, but it was a really easy floor plan. I just did one and then I copied it throughout the entire 4 buildings. I did mirror 2 buildings. So the 2 left ones are the same and the 2 right ones are an exact mirror of the left buildings. I just thought to make it a bit more interesting, I did that. And also the 2 apartments or the 2 houses at the end are a tiny bit bigger and have more natural light flowing in than the 2 middle homes. So if I would play with this one, I would go for the either left or the right one. But if you do want to play with this but have like a sim on a budget, then choose one of the more middle houses, because one of them I actually did set up as student housing for a sim that can barely pay to live there, but still wanted to live there. So there wasn't that much money left for furnishing. There is a more poorer student living in one of these houses, or actually it's a shared home because he does have a roommate. So yeah, if you want to play out that, there is a apartment for that kind of storytelling. But the other apartments or houses are really more of the luxurious side. You guys know I love building or furnishing my houses a bit more luxurious. That's because I love everything that sparkles. No, that is just a bit more comfort. That's how I play. I never play poor Sims, or I do play them and then they quickly make money and they're not poor again. It never lasts longer than like a few sim days that my Sims won't have money. That's just how I play. Anyways, I'm here creating the kitchen. I really like this kitchen setup. It's like really dark colored, so black kitchen counters, a white fridge, combining it with the yellows and blues. This is definitely a color palette right up my alley. I love it. But the apartment or the house that we're doing next door also has a really interesting and very not really interesting. It's not really that interesting, but it has a color palette that's right up my alley as well. And we're working with pinks in the next apartment. If you like that, maybe you would like to play with that one. But I did set this one up as for my sim. My sim is gonna live here. She's gonna play in it. There are a lot of photographer items in here because she is a photographer on the side, just to make a little bit more money. So that's why I'm using a lot of my Skino items in this apartment. And I have to be honest, I like the my Skino items. Yes, they were €10. But I do use them a lot. So for me, it was if I would have bought it, because I did get it from the Sims team, it was a well spent 10 euros for me, because I love all of the items. I am actually playing with the career that is in there. So I'm using it. I'm actually using it. So if you hear noises, by the way, Coco is here like in every video. I have my blinds open because I wanted a bit more natural light while recording this video, and she's now watching all of the cars drive by, and she's a little bit edgy. So if she starts barking, I am sorry, but at this point she's being a very, very good girl, and she's actually sitting right next to me, watching the car. So that's fine. But just a little heads up: if you hear something, it's just Coco. So this is the one of the bedrooms. I love this bedroom. Again, I created this for my sim. A double bed for woohooing purposes, very important. Also added in a poster of a, what is it? Oh my god, how do you call it again? Dang it, how do you call that ball? A football. A football, or a soccer ball in English, because her boyfriend actually loves soccer, football. Anyway, he loves the sport, and that's why there's a poster there. And then this is the bedroom of the roommate, and this roommate is more into electronics and robotica and such, and he does the robotics program on Foxbury. So that's why I furnished this bedroom like it is. I do not personalize all of the bedrooms. Some of the bedrooms that I place in this building are, color coordinated. Mona, oh, I'm so sorry. Talking is so hard. So some of the bedrooms are color coordinated, but not personalized. But others are. So I have one for a veterinarian. I have one for that is like a sea biologist or wants to be a sea biologist. And then some of them are just, pink or purple or blue or whatever, but don't really have a personality. And of course, I also added in a Foxbury supporter bedroom because we are at Foxbury University. So I also added that in. But other than that, all of the bedrooms are normal. So you can personalize them however you want, change the colors, go all out. I do use a lot of the Discover University items in this build, but I also use other items as well. So I think I use almost all the packs. I did try my very hardest not to use my first pet stuff items because that is so controversy. Not everyone likes it. Not everyone has it in their game. So I try to steer away from that one. But other than that, I'm thinking I'm using like almost all the packs. And I do have to say, I like my first stuffed pet. Just so that you know, I do use it a lot in gameplay and in building. So for me, that was definitely well worth the money. And I actually did buy that one of my own hard-earned money, or my husband's money, because he gave it me for, I think, my birthday. So yeah. Anyways, here we are furnishing the hallway. There are 2 bathrooms in every apartment or every house. So there's a bathroom on the ground level right here when you just walk in the house, and then there's a bathroom on the second level where all the bedrooms are. I didn't really like the idea of having only one bathroom. It's kind of problematic, and I just, there was enough space to make a second bathroom. So all of the houses have 2 bathrooms, either a shower or a bathtub, and I like it. So I don't actually know if laundry is that functional in student houses. Does it work? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments down below, because I definitely was debating on adding in a laundry room, but I don't know if it's functional, because I can remember watching a James Turner video. He does like this series on the Discover University, an entire playthrough series, and I can remember that he said that laundry wasn't functioning because he made like an entire laundry room and it didn't work or something like that. I haven't been paying attention. That's how I am. So let me know, does laundry work? And if it doesn't, that's so sad because that's actually a little chore extra to make your life a living hell going to college. So yeah, anyways, you're furnishing the second apartment or housing of this block, and here I went with more of a very girly color palette, very pink. There's a zebra rug, and definitely catered more to the feminine side of your Sims. And of course I added in the world globe right there because they are into drinking cocktails, watching, I don't know, Sex in the City or whatever Sims like to watch. But yeah, that's how I tried to furnish this apartment, and I really do like this apartment. This is my second favorite one. My favorite one is the first one that we did. This is my second favorite one. And it's gonna be a real, tosser. Are we gonna live there or on the other one? Because I actually furnished that for her. But this one has a world globe. So maybe I'm just gonna move the world globe to the left side apartment. I'm not sure. But yeah, my Sim does like a drink or two. So here, furnishing the bedrooms again, very pink, very girly. I'm so sorry if you're not into this type of furnishing or color palette. I really like it. I know a lot of people don't really like this color, but it's my favorite color in the whole wide world. Pink is my favorite color, and purples, you can always make me happy if you buy me something in that color. And then for interior design, my favorite color still is mustard yellow. And my husband's biggest dislike is still a mustard yellow color. So still don't have my mustard yellow cushions like I've been dreaming about, but my husband did give me a go ahead to incorporate some pink tones into our bedroom. And that really, really makes me happy because I saw this gorgeous, like really light, soft pink headboard for my bed. It has like these it has like this pillowy texture. I loved it so much, and I wanted to combine that with some golden features in my bedroom as well. And he gave me a go ahead after watching The Block Australia. I don't know if you guys know that series. I love watching home improvements and renovating series, and lately, we've really been stuck into The Block Australia. We're on the 2017 edition, so I think like the 9th or 10th one, I'm not sure, but one of the contestants had like a really rose gold and pinky colored bedroom, or not really rose gold and a very light pink colored bedroom, and he was in love. So I was really happy that he said that I could do it. So that's what I'm doing this vacation, this winter vacation. I'm redecorating our bedroom. So here we are on the third apartment, and this is the more cheaper apartment. Like I said, we're going with very bland colors, just browns, a bit of green. The kitchen is a bit more decked out because the kitchen came with the apartment. That is not something that the students actually needed to furnish, but all the other furnishing are very minimal. I don't add in that much luxury items here, so definitely more catered to the more cheaper or the more poorer student if you want to play with that. And this is actually the Foxbury fan bedroom. So I added in all the banners, all the red colors and such, and it's a fun little bedroom. I do really like it. And then the bedroom right next to him is gonna be for the veterinarian, if I have that correct. Was it for the vet? No, I think it was for the artist. Yeah, this is an artist bedroom. So I think I'm gonna add in, or is it the veterinarian? See, now I'm not sure. It's been like a few days ago since I furnished this house. No, it's the vet bedroom. So yeah, this is the veterinarian's bedroom. I'm adding in all the posters. I'm going with softer colors. First, I wanted to go for goth and go for like black furnishing, but instead I went for more softer colors and made it more of a vet area. So here adding in a little reading nook. There's a reading nook in all of the apartments, and then here furnishing the final apartment. And this one doesn't really have a storyline. It's just a normal apartment. I went with soft blue colors because I did find that blue color here in the chair and the couch really nice. It matches the rug that I'm using, so that's why we are doing that. And then here, what am I doing? Just painting all the walls that I forgot to paint. And then here adding in the kitchen. So the kitchen is a bit larger than the other ones, like I said, because this is a corner home. And I really like this apartment as well. This is also a really nice one. So if you like this color palette better, you can use this one as well. Coco? Stop it. Coco sees the mailman. Coco, don't. Coco, don't. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about that. Let me just grab my dog. Okay, I have Coco in my hands. The mailman is right in front of the door, so she was a little bit angry. Anyways, so yeah, we're almost done with the video. Yeah, I know, Coco. We're almost done. So yeah, we're almost done with the video. Just gonna furnish these last 2 rooms, and I think that's it. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below again what you thought about this build. I really would like to know, what you think about the student housing, maybe what you would like to see in upcoming houses, because I'm still working on other student houses, hopefully coming your way before Christmas, although I'm not sure. But let me know what kind of bedrooms, what kind of styles, and also what kind of personalities you really want to see come into that build, because sometimes I do find that I hit a wall and I don't know how to furnish a bedroom, because I have done, I think, more than 1,000 bedrooms in my sim career. So yeah, let me know if you have a style that you want me to incorporate, and I will try to do that for the next student housing. So yeah, anyway, so this bedroom right here is for that marine biologist. You can see it because I'm using the pictures from Sulani, the beautiful, more the dolphins and such. So this one is more of a marine biologist. I also added in some diving equipment in their little garage area. And yes, all of the houses have their own storage space downstairs. If you didn't notice that, here, right there, and they all get bicycles there. One of them has a full-on gym in there. But you can, store your items right in that little room back there. I just found that it looked really realistic and something that every apartment or house has. Every house has storage, except for my real house here. We don't have storage, which kind of sucks. But we're gonna build an extra addition to this house, so it's gonna be all right. So here adding in the bicycles or the clutter items, and then we are done. So yeah, that's it, you all. I'm hoping that you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave your likes, of course, if you did. It's very important for the video. It makes the channel grow, and it also gives me an idea what you all like. So yeah, please do like the video, and if this is like the first video that you're ever seeing from me and you're liking what you're seeing, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that you would never ever miss a video of mine. And yeah, that's it, you all. I'm hoping that you have a awesome day wherever you are, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.